There are places in the world that aren't supposed to exist, but they do anyway. The Black Hollow Forest was one of them. People in town used to say you should never go there after sunset. Some said people went missing. Others said those who came back weren't the same anymore. I never believed any of it. My name is Ethan Carter. I'm a photographer. I always believed in facts, not ghost stories. If I couldn't capture it on camera, it wasn't real to me. At least, that's what I thought before that night. The forest was unusually quiet when I entered. No birds, no wind, no movement, just stillness. The kind of silence that feels like it's watching you back. I walked deeper, camera in hand, trying to find the abandoned trail I had heard about, and then I stopped. Between the trees, there was a door. No house, no walls, no path leading to it, just a single wooden door standing in the middle of the forest like it had fallen out of another world. I laughed nervously. Okay, this is not normal. But the moment I said that, the air around me changed. It got colder, heavier. And then I heard it. A voice. Ethan. I froze completely. That voice, it was my brother Daniel. The same brother who died 2 years ago in a car accident. My hands started shaking as I slowly stepped closer. And then, from behind the door, help me. I shouldn't have done it. I know I shouldn't have. But I reached for the handle anyway, and I opened it. I hit the ground hard. For a moment, I couldn't even breathe. My head was spinning like reality itself had broken apart. When I opened my eyes, I was no longer in my world. The forest around me was different. Wrong. Twisted. The trees were taller, thinner, like they were stretching towards something they couldn't reach. The air smelled rotten, like something had died a long time ago and never left. Behind me, the door was still there, standing in the middle of nothing, still open. I rushed toward it, trying to shut it. But it wouldn't move, not even slightly, like it didn't belong to this place anymore. Then I heard footsteps. A child stood between the trees. His face was pale, completely lifeless. He pointed at me slowly and whispered, "You shouldn't have opened it." And just like that, he vanished. My heart was pounding now. Then came laughter, not joyful laughter, but empty, broken laughter. And between the trees, a shadow moved. Tall, thin, not human. It stopped right in front of me, and slowly turned its face. It was my brother Daniel's face. But the smile wasn't his. I ran. I didn't think. I just ran. I don't know how long I was running, but eventually I reached a town. Except it didn't feel alive. It felt paused, frozen in time. Old buildings from another era, rusted cars, empty streets. But people were there, standing, watching. But they didn't feel human. Their eyes were empty, like they were only shells of something that used to exist. A woman walked up to me slowly. Her voice was shaking. "You opened the door?" I asked. "What is this place?" She looked like she was about to cry. This is where lost things go, and never come back. Suddenly, a church bell rang, and everything stopped. Every person in the town froze in place. Then the sound came from the forest behind me, a heavy dragging sound. Something was coming. The shadow entered the town slowly, and everyone stepped back in fear. It was him again, the figure, wearing my brother's face. But now it was clearer, more real. And he was smiling like he knew me. I ran into the church, my hands were shaking. My breathing was broken. People inside were panicking, locking doors, praying, crying. An old priest walked toward me. He looked at me like he already knew what I had done. "You brought it back," he said quietly. I shouted. I heard my brother's voice. I thought he was alive. The priest shook his head slowly. No, those voices are not meant to save you. They are meant to trap you. He pointed at a wall. There was a photograph. My brother Daniel, standing next to the same door. But the photo was old. Very old. I stepped back. That's impossible. The priest replied, that door does not belong to time. It belongs to grief. The more you miss someone, the easier it is for it to reach you. My stomach dropped. And then the church doors exploded open. It had arrived. There was a hidden passage beneath the church. I ran down without thinking. And there he was, Daniel, alive, but barely, chained, weak, broken. I rushed to him. I'm getting you out. He looked at me with sad eyes. No, Ethan, you don't understand. I was never just trapped here. I am part of it now. I froze. What are you talking about? He whispered. I opened the door first, a long time ago. It never left me. My hands started shaking. Above us, screams filled the church. It was coming closer. Daniel grabbed my hand. If I leave, it will enter your world. I shook my head. There has to be another way. He smiled sadly. There isn't. And then the shadow reached the stairs. I made a choice I will never forget. I freed my brother, but ended his suffering. And the moment I did, the creature screamed like reality itself was breaking apart. And then, it disappeared. The door vanished too. Everything went silent. I woke up back in the forest, alone. Days later, people said I was missing for 3 days, but it felt like years. And even now, sometimes at night, I hear knocking at my door. 3 slow knocks. Knock, knock, knock. And I remember everything. Moral lesson. Sometimes the most dangerous thing isn't what we chase, it's what we refuse to let go of. Grief can become a doorway too, and if we are not careful, it can trap us inside our own pain forever.